Welcome, fabulous viewers, to the channel where we toss other people's opinions into the recycling bin of life and embrace the glorious chaos of living for ourselves. So you've decided to join the Dance Like Nobody's Watching Club, where the only membership requirement is a willingness to TikTok dance through the judgmental glares of the world. Congratulations, you're officially an unapologetic individualist, a trailblazer living loud and proud. In this whimsical corner of the internet, we're not just breaking the mold, we're tossing it into a blender, adding a dash of protein, and sipping on the smoothie of self-love. It's time to unleash your inner unicorn, ride the wave of your weirdness, and march to the beat of your kazoo orchestra. But hey, before you embark on this roller coaster of rebellious revelry, let's address the elephant in the room, or should I say, the judgmental giraffe. Because, let's be real, those long-necked creatures are always peeking into our lives, silently judging our choices. Well, no more? It's time to tell the giraffes of the world, hey, my dude, I'm living for me, not your salad-eating expectations. Well, even though a salad sounds so good right now, have you ever questioned why we value the opinion of others more than our own? In this vast societal landscape, we tend to navigate using the compass of others' approval. It's a human propensity, isn't it? Seeking validation, yearning for applause, craving recognition. These are the winds that often set our sails. But here's the twist. This incessant quest for approval, it can steer us off course, leading us into uncharted waters where our self-worth gets lost amidst the waves of societal expectations. Picture it as a ship, your ship, setting sail with a clear vision of the destination. But the moment you let the winds of others' judgments fill your sails, you're no longer on your course, you're on theirs. You see, the weight of validation can be heavy. So heavy that it can sink your ship, drowning your identity in the sea of conformity. When you start living for others' approval, you lose sight of your own path. In my early years, I spent my life chasing the shadows of approval. I was an extraordinary man, living a life that was anything but. I was trapped in a cycle of seeking validation, a cycle that took from me more than it ever gave. I was constantly on a mission, not for self-discovery, but to be what others desired me to be. I was a chameleon, changing my colors to blend in with the crowd. But in doing so, I lost sight of my true colors, my true self. My days were consumed with the exhausting task of pleasing others. I was like a puppet, dancing to the tune of societal expectations. I would laugh at jokes I didn't find funny, engage in activities I didn't enjoy, and nod in agreement to opinions I didn't share. I lived a life that was not my own, but a collage of what I thought others wanted to see. The constant pressure to conform, to be liked, took a toll on me. My smile began to fade, replaced by a mask of stress and anxiety. My days were filled with a silent dread, a fear of not being enough. I was constantly on edge, constantly trying to meet an ever-moving target of approval. In this ceaseless pursuit of validation, I lost my sense of self-worth. I began to believe that my value was tied to the opinions of others, that I was only as good as the compliments I received. I was a ship adrift in the sea of approval, with no anchor of self-belief to hold me steady. The saddest part? I was not alone. Countless others walk this path, maybe even some of you, under the sound of my voice. Your lives are a constant performance for an ever-changing audience. You trade your happiness for applause, your dreams for acceptance, and your self-worth for validation. My journey is a stark reminder of how seeking constant validation can lead us astray. It was a tale of a lost soul, which you must us as a warning, a call to reclaim your individuality, to find your worth within yourself and not in the fleeting shadows of approval. A day came when I thought to myself, what if I chose a different path? I imagined a world where I stopped bending to the whims of others. I carved my own path to prioritize my own self-worth. I came to the conclusion that this is not an alternate universe. It's a choice within reach. Today I strive to wake up each day not with a cloud of worry about others' opinions, but with a sense of self-assurance. I value my own worth, my own happiness, and my own mental health above all, even over that of my beautiful wife and daughters. For if I'm not 100% at my best, I'm useless to them. So I must prioritize myself in order to be the best I can be for those around me. This simple shift in perspective, this newfound self-worth, acts like a beacon and guides me through the complexities of life with a newfound assurance. I became happier, my self-confidence soaring with each passing day. My mental health improved, I became my own person, not a reflection of others' expectations. The power of self-worth is transformative and it's liberating. We must value our self-worth. So, what can we learn from this story? My journey has shown us that seeking validation from others is a never-ending, exhausting chase. It's like trying to fill a cup with a hole in the bottom. No matter how much approval you pour into it, it will never truly be full. And the energy spent on this futile pursuit could be better used to nourish and enhance one's own self-worth. Remember the power that comes from understanding and valuing your own worth. It's a light that can guide you through the darkest of times, a shield against the harshest of criticisms, and a foundation on which to build a fulfilling life. It's time to reflect on your own actions. Are you living for others, or are you living for yourself? Are you seeking validation, or are you nurturing your self-worth? Remember, you are not defined by what others think of you. Actually, let's repeat that you are not defined by what others think of you, but by what you think of yourself. So stop needing people to like you and start liking yourself. Go and drink some water. Goodbye for now.